Robert Whittaker reacts to Chandler vs. Paddy. Whittaker believes Paddy's pressure and precision broke Chandler mentally and physically that night. Whittaker was impressed with Paddy's performance but thinks Chandler looked off. On the Arcade podcast, he said,
Paddy's outstanding.
Yeah.
I've been on his bandwagon since he came back.
Yep.
He never left, but you know what I'm talking about.
He had that dip,
fall from grace.
Yeah.
Right. Since then, since he switched on and he started just putting a beating on people, and he stopped mucking around as much. I just love seeing what he's doing, and you can see that the harder the competition, the more you're getting out of Paddy.
Yeah.
And there's no doubt in my mind that wasn't the best version of Chandler we've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
That was a Chandler that looked like he's sick of getting hit. He's sick of the work that it takes to get there. He's a little gun shy because he doesn't want to. You know what I mean? He looks like he's kind of over it. That's the vibe I got from him in that fight.
Yeah.
And there is no one to make you over it as as well as Paddy, because he was making Chandler pay for every step he took. When he would move forward, he would piece him up. When he would move away, he would piece him up. It was so impressive.
Conor McGregor fires back at Paddy Pimblett. Here's a reminder of what Conor said.
I want to wish you all a great fight night tonight and come through with my bet for the night. The fight I'm interested in, Michael Chandler versus Paddy Pimblett. I'm going to go with Michael Chandler to win and win by KO.
Paddy Pimblett had some words for Conor following UFC 314, mocking the Irish superstar for betting $500,000 on Michael Chandler to win by knockout.
All the names I mentioned, and even McGregor putting money on Chandler to win, lad. The Irish Scouse connection, lad, he's meant to back me, and he never. So, if he wants it, he'll get muftied as well. Yeah, I didn't think he'd go against me, to be honest. I thought he'd back me, lad. Not back Chandler, but it's one of them, innit?
Conor responded on X, saying he already made the money back, and took a cheeky shot at both Paddy and Chandler. Chandler, you. Rest up, fair play. My history with Mike and the odds on him by KO swayed me to take the risk. My head did say Paddy, he's improving but with a way to go yet. Although the division is woeful, it is equal, and equal brings good fights. So happy days. You're welcome. Ah well, what's $500,000 to an MG like me? Can you please remind me? More than your purse. I'll get it back, I'm sure. In fact, I just did. During a recent interview, Khabib Nurmagomedov shut down the idea of a potential super fight between Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev. Khabib revealed Islam's current plans for the future and made it clear. Ilia needs to earn his shot at the lightweight belt. Khabib said, in my opinion, Arman Tsarukyan is a much more legitimate threat than Topuria. Sure, Topuria has proven himself at 145, but we haven't seen what he's capable of at lightweight. Imagine he gets an immediate title shot at 155 and loses to Islam. That doesn't mean much, because he hasn't done anything in that division yet. Time isn't on Islam's side either. He's almost 34. He's not looking to waste what's left of his prime on guys jumping divisions or last-minute replacements. He wants real challenges, fighters who've paid their dues at lightweight. If you're moving up, prove you belong first. After Paddy Pimblett TKO'd Michael Chandler, Colby Covington didn't hold back. They confronted each other backstage, where they argued and exchanged all kinds of insults. Covington claimed Paddy is using his name to stay relevant and challenged him to move up a weight class if he's serious.
Scrub. The only reason people care about you because you're an Ellen DeGeneres looking fucking scrub. And to be honest, it's because you got a bowl cut and an English accent. That's the only reason people want to look at you. So, Paddy Pimblett's a little bit. He needs to stop running my name through his mouth. Just stay relevant, because he's just using me to stay relevant, because he's never accomplished anything. He's never going to get to a title fight. He's never going to win a title, period. He's a irrelevant bum. So when he starts cutting all that weight and cutting chromosomes, and he wants to come to a real man's weight class and fight a real man, he can get his ass whooped. So he needs to keep my name out of his mouth, otherwise he's going to end up with my foot in his ass, and that's a fact. So
Alex Pereira is not having it. Today, he reposted a video to his Instagram story from a small YouTube channel accusing him of avoiding a rematch. The video's title, It's Getting Ugly for Pereira. The description goes further, claiming Alex's silence is damaging his image and suggests he's afraid of a rematch. Magomed Ankalaev continues to challenge Alex Poatan for a second fight in the UFC, and the Brazilian remains silent, which ends up hurting his image. With this silence, Ankalaev can claim that Alex Pereira is afraid, and the Brazilian will have no reason to disagree. Alex Poatan's lack of communication regarding this potential matchup is becoming bothersome. Does he want to move up and face John Jones or Tom Aspinall, or does he simply not see himself capable of beating Ankalaev and just doesn't want the fight? Pereira clapped back. Good thing nobody watches this fucking channel, they just talk without knowing anything about the UFC. Try making sense of these guys. Sean O'Malley recently teamed up with Israel Adesanya for a high-energy training session, joined by Suga's longtime strength and conditioning coach Brandon Harris. The two champions were seen vibing in the gym, exchanging techniques, and pushing each other through drills. Ian Garry predicted Paddy's win. After UFC 314, Ian Garry reposted a clip where he accurately called Paddy's victory over Chandler. With the description, "I guess I was right."
No way Chandler's going to be patient. He hasn't got patient. He doesn't know what the word means in any language in the world. It's basically, fight, okay, let's go. So that works for Paddy because he's going to come in. So Paddy's going to touch him or whatever it is. Paddy might get clipped, Paddy might get dropped. I don't know. If Chandler's doing his job right, great. But I only see it hitting the ground being good for Paddy. So Paddy hits the ground, I think Paddy wins. And if it's on the feet, I think Paddy's going to just boop, catch him and knock him out. So for me, I think there's literally two ways I see it. Paddy wins on the ground, Paddy wins on the feet. That's my thoughts.
Arman Tsarukyan might be too much for Paddy. While praising Paddy's performance, Tim Welch warned that Arman Tsarukyan would be a different kind of test. Still, names like Justin Gaethje and Charles Oliveira could be next, and fans are ready.
Michael Chandler, Division I wrestler, and it's hard for Division I wrestlers to sit there, especially explosive guys who are so good and they're good at getting up, but to develop some sort of guard, a butterfly guard, a half guard, a full guard, develop a guard that they're comfortable with. Good wrestlers, how are they going to get up? They're going to go to all fours and they're going to stand up. Good jiu-jitsu guys, that's what they do. That's what they train. They train to pass the guard, make someone turtle, take the back with both hooks. So Paddy did. Matt returned him, grabbed his wrist, took his back, both hooks. Michael Chandler couldn't get out. He didn't have an escape. Had to go to mount and he got stuck. Got out jiu-jitsu'd and TKO'd by Paddy Pimblett. That's exciting. I mean, it's exciting. It opens it up for Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett, Justin Gaethje. How does it go? Everyone thinks they're going to think, Justin Gaethje kills him. I don't know if he does. It's a different fight because Justin Gaethje's big too. Justin Gaethje's walk around at 180, 185, another Division I wrestler. But again, that just shows you. Paddy Pimblett will shoot on a Division I wrestler. He doesn't mind. That's a closer fight than people think. Charles Oliveira, damn, that's another sweet fight. That's a huge fight. That's a huge fight. Arman Tsarukyan, I think Arman might be too much for Paddy. He might be. He's just, Arman is elite right now. His time wasn't in the past. His time is right now. So I would say Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. Who doesn't want to see it? Who doesn't want to see it?
After the battle at UFC 314, Paddy Pimblett and Michael Chandler shared a powerful moment of mutual respect, with Paddy thanking Chandler for a legendary showdown.
Justin just said, respect and that great performance, and I said the same to him. Shook his hand and said, lad, nothing but respect for you, you're a legend. Thank you very much. Yeah, dude, congrats, man. Hope you're good, little man. Paddy. Paddy, come on. Paddy. Thank you very much. Again, thank you for stepping up and sharing the Octagon with me. I appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Kamaru Usman and Henry Cejudo weighed in after UFC 314, Both agree. Cejudo said Chandler's taken too much damage. And Usman added, he's always bloody, always cut. You gotta consider it. It's not just about losses, it's the beatings. Whether Chandler calls it a career or not, he gave everything in that octagon.
If I'm Michael Chandler, yeah, I'd retire, bro. That's too many beatings, dude. It's not even taking L's, but that's like elbow to the face. He's always cut. He's always bloody. He's gonna be beloved by the people, but he's lost all of his fights, man. And people just forget. People forget. I think at this point he's in my position. Whatever the UFC wants, whatever the UFC is gonna get him, they might give him a young up and coming contender, and that's when you'll know what the UFC's, you know, the fact that they're a cash machine. They want to make that money, so they gotta push people to get in there to be able to promote. So as at this point, man, I think for Chandler, he's on the UFC's call, dude. That's all. It's like
it's tough to say, because like Henry, I never want to tell a man what to do or when to retire, because you know how much fire is burning inside you. And so I would never say that to another man, like, you need to retire. But I do think, yes, that's a decision. That's something he needs to think about. If he's halfway there, it's something you need to seriously consider because of the damage that he is taking. And yes, he's one of the most exciting fighters in that division, and definitely top 10 in the company. So yes, I get that part. Yeah, I think he, just like Dustin says, hey, I want one more and then I'm done. So I think, yeah, you know, consider it. I'm not telling you what to do, but I think consider it.
And that's gonna wrap it up for today's MMA news. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more daily updates. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a post. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Who should Paddy fight next?